Okay, so we are on the head of the fox, and again I'm using a different color, but it'll be the burnt orange that you're using. So we're going to create a magic ring just like we did before. That's just hanging in front of your two fingers, or however you do a slip knot, except you're just not going to pull it tight. But the way I do it is hold in front of your fingers, pull around and make an X up here. And you're going to go under the first side and then pull that second loop. And then you just don't want to pull it tight. So I'm going to chain one, just hold that, and that counts as my first stitch. And then I'm going to do my second single crochet, third single crochet, fourth single crochet, fifth single crochet, sixth single crochet, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. So all of your V's should be on the outside here, like this. And you're just going to take that loose piece of yarn and you're going to pull it tight, and that'll make your circle. And then you're going to go into this first stitch right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to go into this V right here. Make sure you have both sides of it on your hook. You're just going to yarn over and pull through everything on your hook. So that's the first round of the head. And then you're going to chain one, and then you're going to do 2 single crochet into each stitch around. So this counts as your first stitch that chain did. So you're going to go back into that same stitch, and you're going to do a single crochet, which is your second into that stitch. And then you're going to go into the next stitch and do 2. So I'm going into that same stitch right there. And then you're going to go into the next stitch and do 2 single crochets. So there's 1 and 2. And then 1 and 2. Going into the next one, 1 and 2. And the next one is 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And this is the last one right here. 1 and 2. So you should have 20 stitches on here now, which I'm just going to count and show you. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm just going to go through this first stitch right here. I'm going to yarn over and pull through everything, and that's my my slip stitch to pull everything together. Now the third round, we're going to single crochet into each stitch and then join together. So just one stitch. You should have 20 stitches at the end of this round. Sorry, just grabbing some more yarn here. So that single crochet counts as our first stitch, so we're going to go straight into the next stitch. So that's number 2, 3, 4, 5, just doing one stitch per stitch from the previous row. 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we're just going to slip stitch into this one right here and pull that together. That's the end of the third round. And now we're going to 2 single crochet into the next stitch and then single crochet 1. And that's just going to be a repeat. So we're going to chain, which counts as your first stitch. We're going to do the second one into that same stitch and then do just 1 single crochet, and then go to the next and do 2 single crochets. Then go to the next stitch and do 1 single crochet. Next stitch is going to be 2, and then next is going to be 1. So we're just going to follow that repeat all the way around. So I'll meet you back at the end of this round. So just finish that last repeat right here with 2 single crochets and then 1 single crochet. And we're going to slip stitch our round together. And that is the end of round 4. So we're going to chain 1, and that counts as our first stitch, and then we're going to single crochet around. So since that counts as our first, we're just going to go straight into the next stitch. And then just doing 1 single crochet all the way until we get back to the beginning. So I'll meet you at the end of round 5. Okay, so I just finished round 5 and I'm getting ready to start round 6. So we are just going to slip stitch to the first stitch. And then we're going to chain 1, which counts as your first stitch for round 6. And we're going to do 2 single crochets and then 1 single crochet. So since that's our first one, we're going to go right back in and do our second. Then we're going to go into the next stitch and do 1, and then next stitch and do just 1. Collecting more yarn here. Hold on just a minute. Alright, so we're going to do 2 single crochets into the same stitch, and then 1 single crochet, go into the next and do 1 single crochet. Then go into the next stitch and do 2 single crochets. Go into the next, 1 single crochet, and the next 1 single crochet. And we're going to continue that repeat all the way around, and I'll meet you back at the end of this round 6, sorry. Okay, so just finish that 2 single crochets and then 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet. So now I slip stitched, and we are going to chain 1. That counts as your first stitch in round 7. And we're going to do 2 single crochet, and then single crochet, single crochet, single crochet. So it's 1. We're going to go right back into the same stitch and do a number 2. And we're going to go to the next stitch and do 1. Go to the next stitch and do 1. And go to the next stitch and do 1. And go to the next stitch and do 2. Here's 1, and number 2 is right here. And then just 1 in the next, 1 in the next, and 1 in the next. And then 2. 1 in the next, 1 in the next, 1 in the next. And sorry, my dryer buzzer was going off. We're just going to follow that pattern of 2 single crochets and then 1, 1, 1. 2 single crochets, 1, 1, 1, all the way back to the beginning, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so that's the end of the single crochet 2, and then 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, repeat. So I just finished the end of that. I'm going to slip stitch into this first stitch, pull everything together, and now we're going to chain 1. This is round 8, and you're just going to single crochet 1 in each row all the way around, or 1 in each stitch all the way around, sorry. So just 1 per stitch. And you should have 50 stitches at the end of this. I'll just meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I am at the end of round 8, and I'm just slip stitching and going through and pulling that together. And you're going to continue this pattern all the way to round 15. So just chain 1, single crochet in each row. Geez, I keep saying each row, I'm sorry. Single crochet in each stitch until the end of the row. You're going to slip stitch, chain 1, single crochet in each stitch all the way around to the end of there. And you're going to slip stitch, and you're going to keep doing that until you get to round 15. So I will meet you back at the end of round 15. And the end of round 15, I will show you on the next video, which is video 2 of the head. That'll be, so this one was video 4 for the first part of the head, and the next one will be video 5 for the second part of the head, okay? I'll see you in a little bit.